there, guys. You probably don't know me. I'm Terry Murray, and I run the Facebook page that's been active for over 4 years. Got about 130 members on it. And I'm sitting here with Cooper Allen, which is awesome. We're happy to be here. I want to mention that we have myself, Sandra, and Stacy that are admins on this page. And in this group, we try to keep out all the imposters and scammers. So come join us on that page if you see it. We want to thank Nick for inviting us over here, and we've been invited in to ask Cooper a few questions. So we're going to get busy.
And Terry, don't sell yourself short. There are 130,000 members on that page that you are managing. I just want to make that clear. That's an army right there.
So I want to definitely thank you guys for coming, and don't forget Miss Wheezy here visiting with us.
You're going to behave. You're a good girl.
So Coop, our first question for you is, what is the wildest, craziest item a fan has asked you to sign? I know I've seen you sign a car bumper before, a few years back.
Let's see. Craziest. We have signed like a pregnant belly before. We've signed a baby before. I think we maybe have even signed a butt before. Just the top part, not full moon.
Right.
Yeah, those are probably, unless I'm forgetting something. Nick, you always jump in if I'm forgetting anything crazy.
I think I saw a prosthetic go across on a kegs.
Yeah,
that's true.
Leg.
Yep. People are always getting clever with that stuff. It's awesome. We'll sign anything within reason.
There you go. All right. For number 2, with all the venues you've had the pleasure of playing in, which venue is your favorite?
Oh wow, that's a great question. We love every venue, and because we love every show. Everybody that shows up is always awesome. Some of my favorites, honestly, tonight this Hampton Beach one is really cool, really historic.
You've been here before?
No, this is our first time, but like Led Zeppelin played here back in the I think late '60s, and like Slash is up there. Just kind of a legendary room. Places like this and like Kane's Ballroom in Tulsa that have just a bunch of history. Billy Bob's in Fort Worth. The intersection in Grand Rapids has always been one of my favorites. Got to shout out old Coyote Joe's back in the home state, back in North Carolina. Yeah, there are so many. Marquee in Tempe, Arizona was a great place. But really, it's about the crown of the show. And so when the crown of the show is good, which luckily most of the time it is, and we're pretty stoked.
Yeah. So for number 3, when you're in the recording studio, is your touring band ever with you?
So we do, how we kind of record a lot of music, it's kind of how country's always worked, is like a lot of session musicians, that's kind of how they make a living, is doing studio work. So sometimes we do that. Sometimes my producer plays like everything on a song sometimes, if it's the right song, and these guys are kind of whizzes. But I will say there's not a band that I've seen, and of course I'm biased, there's not a band that I've seen that can take a recorded version of a song and elevate it even way past the recorded version for a live version like these guys. So I'm really fortunate to get to work with a lot of incredible musicians, both at home and on the road.
So.
Yeah, nod your head, D. Darius, our drummer, is right over there.
Hey! You don't look the same over here.
Look, I just took a shower.
No, it's just the different
you were my
lighting.
favorite.
Thank you.
So,
Other than you're my favorite.
He's my favorite too.
So during your new music shorts for the music this year, I've seen you play piano. Any plans on adding a piano keyboard to the band with you playing it, or next year band member?
We've actually talked about this. We're going to start doing some, if I can, I'm going to take kind of my initial daddy time, and other than being a dad, I'm going to kind of try to actually
Build it up a little bit.
try to get competent on the keyboard and try to put some piano movements into the show, because I think there can be some really cool stuff with all the songs we have that are piano led. So I'm going to learn that piano. You can hold me to it right here.
You got it.
Looking for it.
So, next one we got is, with over 11 million fans on social platforms, do you have fans that you remember and hold a place in your heart for the love they show to you and your band family?
Well, Terry Murray, for sure, and all the great people that run this Facebook page. And we have been really fortunate to just over 4 years, I guess, of doing this pretty heavy. There have been a lot of people that have come to 10 to 20 plus shows, and so we always remember those people, and it always it's never taken for granted how much financial commitment, time commitment, all that stuff it takes to travel to all those shows and come to all those shows and support us like that. So without people like that, we don't really get to do this.
So now that I have seen any, but how do you handle mistakes during your performance?
Just hope that nobody notices. You just move on. We've had plenty of
Keep rolling.
plenty of hiccups from a PA getting wet and going out to me forgetting words or something, or breaking strings, and you just I think all of us, while we take our work very seriously, we don't take ourselves too seriously. So when something goes wrong, you just kind of laugh it off, just sort of keep going. And I got really, really good guys around me that know how to cover up my mistakes and also just move on when something is like
Well, it's a live
adverse.
show. It's awesome.
Exactly.
So how did you choose Cher and Creed to become your beer request songs? What makes those choices special?
Cher, I have no idea why that happened. I think I just thought it was like really funny one night or something to like play a Cher song. So it's just lasted. The Creed stuff, I love me some Creed. Always have. So that I don't know. It's just like, and maybe other people don't think it's as funny as I do, but I still think it's funny every
We
time.
like you in the beer. And how do you balance the changes in your set list during the year of touring? I've seen you at least 15, 16 times, and every show has been just that little bit different and unique.
Yeah, well, as you release new songs that people enjoy, you got to put them in the set. So that's kind of an easy answer to that. But whether it's the mashup thing at the end, or just like little moments throughout the show, or even just kind of what we're doing on stage, we try to throw a little something in there every night that's a little bit different,
Right.
because it keeps us entertained, it keeps it fresh, and my favorite live shows growing up that I've always seen, part of it was stuff that I really wanted to see, that I came there to see, that I knew was going to happen, but the special sauce is kind of that little different stuff.
Well, I gotta tell you, I've seen lots of shows in my time, and lots of people that got a lot of energy running around being crazy, but you give your energy to your fans. I don't know how else to explain that, but you share your smile and your energy with us, and that's what makes us keep coming back.
Hey, we get the energy from you guys. If the crowd don't got energy, it's tough.
And your shorts to promote your new music have really stepped up this time. You've been doing such great new videos with your stuff. The lighting and everything has been just so much better. Not that we didn't enjoy you walking around with just a phone in your hand,
Yeah.
but these have been just so great this year. Is this all Kurt, or is this somebody else doing it, or is this you and Nick?
It is. Kurt has been a gigantic part of all that, and just as kind of social media has evolved, it used to be nice stuff like didn't do well and people wanted to see the selfie thing, but I think it's sort of evolved now to like nicer, a little more professional content. And Kurt comes to me with awesome new ideas every day. We'll see a random room and a stage, and he brings these lights, and it makes it look like we spent $1,000 on a studio or something. So he is, talk about just agile and can do anything and make anywhere look nice. He's really I think been the reason it's stepped up.
He's been very
And
nice.
he's a good man. He's a
Yes.
great man.
We got one more question for you. Besides your friends, Thomas Mack and Alexander Kay, because we gotta exclude them, because we know they would be the top.
Of course.
Who is your favorite performer that you ever shared the stage with?
Ooh. That, I've got a few. And everybody we've really come across has been amazing, so I'm not picking favorites, but the ones that come first to mind. Lee Bryce has one of my favorite shows in country music.
Seeing him in the next 2 weeks.
Oh, it's so good. And his crew is so nice.
With David J.
Really? Yeah. I love David J. The Luke Combs crew has always been very nice to us. The few times we've done a show with them. Walker Hayes is just such a good person. That's always really fun. We did a show with Trace Atkins a few weeks ago, and he was like the nicest guy ever, and his crew was incredible. And it's really, and maybe it's not all genres, maybe it's just country, I don't know, but it really, country feels like a family, just in Nashville and out on the road to where
Everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
exactly, and it's just about kind of being a good person and treating people the way you want to be treated. And so we've always really felt that love from pretty much every crew we've been around.
The video that I saw, obviously I wasn't there, was you must have been performing at a festival, and Jelly Roll was the lead.
That was awesome.
And he brought you back out on that stage. That was so great.
Yeah, and Jelly was, I can't believe I forgot to say Jelly Roll, because he is also one of the nicest humans in the world. And that was cool, because that was, 30,000 people up there.
Get you in front of so many more faces.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's a great soul. He's one of the best we got. So, absolutely.
You got anything else to say for us?
Keep it up on the Facebook page. Y'all are awesome. Y'all, we've got debut album coming before the end of the year. I cannot say the exact date, as it is not officially announced yet, but it's before the end of the year, and we're gonna need this Facebook group to blast this thing out everywhere, to stream it, to give a little iTunes purchase, to do all that stuff. It's gonna take an army to have it make a little bit of noise. So this Facebook group is this is the army. So thank y'all, and love seeing y'all shows, and keep supporting everything Terry's doing. We love y'all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Terry. Come on.